You have no idea what you have unleashed.
What the hell?
How did you get out of that plane? There's not a single scratch on your body.
You are alive because you were cursed.
Cursed? By what?
The ultimate evil. Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons, it's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us, starting now.
Oh, that's my face! That's my face! Run!
Mr. Morton, you have no idea.
Whatever's in there has been safely hidden for 2,000 years. This isn't a tomb, it's a prison.
They really, because as above, so below, in the dark sense. Because the satanic ritual, for example, the cannibalism that goes on, those people are full-on hardcore reptilian human hybrids. And when they get into those feeding frenzies, that's when a lot of the shape-shifting starts. Exactly what Arizona Wilder talked about. So what Arizona Wilder talked about is going on a much larger scale underground.
People want you underground. Do we misbehave? Haunt you to your grave. I'm going to eat you alive. Please don't find me rude, but I don't eat fast food. So don't run to me.
And what it's all about is that the blood and the menstrual blood contains something that is important for the propagation of this race that is controlling things on this planet. They're called the Illuminati. And the Illuminati are actually run by these 13 bloodlines, which are all of the royal families in Europe and in England. And
Whatever's in there has been safely hidden for 2,000 years. This isn't a tomb, it's a prison.
Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order. We have a real chance at this new world order.
There's a need for a new world order.
The affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order.
A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
It's about the future of Europe and a new world order.
After 1989, President Bush said, and it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
And the hope that each of us has to build a new world order.
The pieces are in flux. Soon they will settle again. Before they do, let us reorder this world around us.
So that the problem of the Bush presidency will be the emergence of a new international order.
But today, with Asia already outproducing Europe, India and China are clearly becoming part of our new order.
So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, a new world is emerging. It is a new world order with significantly different and radically new challenges.
I think his task will be to develop an overall strategy for America in this period when really a new world order can be created. It's a great opportunity. It isn't just a crisis.
That this crisis, in the way that has developed, will require some kind of a world governance.
Good evening, everybody. President Obama and British Prime Minister Gordon today calling for a new world order to tackle our global economic crisis.
And the president outlined his vision of a new world order in which the U.S. would participate fully.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
So I see a world order in the future with a multipolar world order.
I think a new world order is emerging, and with it the foundations of a new and progressive era.
Before has a new world order had to be assembled from so many different perceptions.
Also exists an extraordinary opportunity to form for the first time in history a truly global society.
Well, during the conflict with Saddam Hussein, which he handled so superbly in a short-term sense, but he kept talking about a new world order.
That in fact we're all going to have to give up a little bit of our sovereignty in order to make the world work.
And I strongly believe India will be a central actor in the new world order.
And this present window of opportunity during which a truly peaceful and interdependent world order might be built. Already there are powerful forces at work that threaten to destroy all of our hopes and efforts to erect an enduring structure of global cooperation.
Are you optimistic a global system can happen from what we've heard so far?
It could happen, and in fact it's in the works.
I mean, but sir, just one thing, we could go on about how, you know, your family committed all these acts against society, but we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
Bohemian Grove. In case you're not aware, to sum it up quickly, Bohemian Grove is a highly secretive elite retreat where hundreds of power players, everyone from the guys behind the Manhattan Project, to presidents, to the heads of major corporations, to our institutions, including the mainstream media, basically all of our nation's supposed leaders, you name it, they get together in a highly guarded, boys-only club once a year and spend 2 weeks in the woods doing mock rituals, which appear to include a boat from the river Styx, which is taken down the river to a giant owl statue they call Moloch, where they stand around in hooded robes and they burn an effigy to cremate their care.
listen. Put me in a fault up position.
Mark my words, this love will make you levitate. Like
The word Messiah literally means the lizard king in Demotic or Pharaonic, and apparently there are quite a few people in various religions around the globe who wait for the return of the Messiah or lizard king. The word Christ is Greek and means exactly the same thing as Messiah in Hebrew, namely the anointed one, as it was an old Hebrew tradition to massage the feet of their kings with oil, anointing. The ancient Egyptians, of whom all monotheistic religions come from, had their pharaohs also massaged with oil, namely crocodile oil, extracted from crocodile fat. And guess what the Pharaonic or Demotic word for crocodile is? Msha, M-S-S-H, as in Demotic, just as in Hebrew or Arabic, only the consonants are being written. And Msha almost sounds like a snake hissing, referring to the crocodile god of the pharaohs, Sobek. And as we know, a croc is a big reptile or lizard. And here we can see Sobek together with Hathor. So within this ancient serpent religion, the pharaohs await the coming of their god and creator, the Messiah or Messiah.
Master, the Autobots must be shielding their signals.
I can't even rely on it. What a simple insect.
What insect among 7 billion? It could be anywhere.
Then we will force them to find him for us. It's time for the world to know of our presence. No more disguises, no mercy. Time has come for my master's arrival.
As they force their serpent religion upon humanity through torture, by force, and by the violent priests of Amun. Who introduced to us a statue of man nailed on a cross, meaning that he's not allowed to defend himself because he's got his hands nailed, that he can't run away because his legs are nailed. And in the holy city of Mecca, Paris Hilton has 3 handbag shops in Mecca. In Mecca, where the Jamarat has already been destroyed and the Hajj has been made invalid after 2004. So we can see her small eyes and very physically big mouth, which are very typical pharaonic features. So Mrs. Pharaoh in Mecca, where she's being protected by the all-seeing eye of the Saudi police and the Saudi pharaohs. It's all pharaonic, guys. And they don't want the Muslim to stone the obelisk, so that's why they blew it up in 2004. I can tell you one thing, your religion is gone. It's finished. And the pharaohs, as Mrs. Hilton here, are definitely heading for a one-world religion.
A rebellion or uprising, and the Stargate was buried there. Fearful of a rebellion here,